Pakistan batting first.
Here we go, the third quarter-final of the World Cup. And runs straight away to Pakistan. That one's in between the off stump and the bat, so in between the gate. He's so difficult, Mitchell Starc, because here's a pull shot, nicely played. Gee, worked that nicely to the onside. He got himself into a little bit of an awkward position, but was able to control it.
That's a super stroke. He was cramped for room and he just muscled it past square leg. Looks like it was on him a bit quicker than he thought, but he still went through with the shot because he had that positive intent in his mind and just muscled it to the boundary. It was a quick delivery from Mitchell Starc, 150k. Excellent stroke. That does a lot for your confidence too. Pakistan looking good here.
They're looking comfortable. That's always a good sign.
Edge and taken. Moved beautifully at first, slipped in Watson. So, edge. Then another one's taken. This time it's the skipper. Good delivery from Hazelwood. Australia on a charge.
Yeah, excellent delivery from Josh Hazelwood. He just started to get his line right. It was
cracking shot. Harris really getting that in the screws through the cover, so a couple of boundaries in that over. Good aggression from Pakistan, 49 for 2.
And that goes into the stands. That's a big hit from Misbah. It's the first 6 of this Pakistan innings. 61 for 2 Pakistan after 14. Whacks it over mid-wicket. He knew that this was an opportunity to score.
There he goes again.
What a shot. With the spin. Got the elevation. Second one from Misbah Haq. Much needed boundary for Pakistan.
He's going to get away with this, is he? Yeah, he is. It was a real wild heave from Haris Sohail, aiming the ball over Watt straight mid-wicket. Thick outside edge falling just short of third man. And immediately Misbah is down the pitch just having a word. Top edge and overhand in. Glove or top edge or a bit of both, but just travelled overhand in.
Yeah, it's all about shot selection and learning that you're not hitting the ball hard all the time. When he's looking to play his shots, he gets away with this one. It was off the glove and just out of the reach of Brad Haddin, so a little bit of slice of fortune.
Well, there he goes. That's what he was trying to do in the previous over. Maybe this one was just hit a little straighter or attempted to hit straighter. But it's off somewhere near the middle and not the top edge this time.
He was aiming towards mid-on. And that's why he didn't middle it. But he's got the elevation under the ball and got his 4th boundary.
That's in the air. Has it got the distance? It's good bowling change, and it's worked for Australia. Michael Clarke playing the gamble. And Glenn Maxwell strikes.
For once, Misbah didn't get in the middle of the bat. He's hit 2 sixes off Glenn Maxwell today. Hit him out of the attack. But James Faulkner finishing up. Michael Clark, proactive captaincy, bringing on Glenn Maxwell, hoping that...
Out through to the keeper. The angle was good from Johnson. It was full and it was wide, and Sahel chased it. And another one goes down for Pakistan.
The big booming cover drive. He played that before. They are surprised. They can't believe it. Just angling away from the left-hander. Feet nowhere. Just throwing his hands. And a good catch to Brad Haddon. So Australia strike. The pressure on Pakistan continues. They lose their 4th wicket. He's out after getting a start like Misbah. Out for 41. 112 for 4.
Nicely played. Down the ground it goes. And it'll just roll into the boundary rope. Quality 4.
Yeah, just a punch, really. No great flourish or follow through, but he got into a lovely position, and there's no great bounce now for Johnson. That action with the low-armed sling, and ball, what, 15 overs old that he is bowling with, means that it's just come nicely onto the drive of the bat.
He's picked out the man in the deep, can you believe that? He got a half-tracker and he's drilled it to Finch on the boundary rope.
Well, he's absolutely livid with himself here, Umar Akmal. He whacked his bat into the pad when he put this one straight down Finch's throat. As well he might, because it was a rank long hop, really. He's hitting to a short side. He could have put this anywhere, and he hit it straight to Finch. He barely had to move. It's a good catch in the end. He kind of grasps it into his chest. And Maxwell playing a key role here. Dismissal of Misbah, and now Umar Akmal. Gone for 20 off 25, 124, 4-5.
In the air he goes. He doesn't mess about, Afridi. You always sense he's having fun out there, because he tries to play these shots that at times don't work for him, but he comes out, he's very aggressive.
And why not? I mean, 130 for 5, the innings is in the balance here, so take a risk, take a chance, and try and counter-attack Australia.
Down he comes, and he blisters a 4.
130 for 5. Advancing to Maxwell and smashing him down the ground. So a statement straight away from Afridi that he's not just going to sit in here and try and rebuild this cautiously. He's going to go after Australia.
A short one from Johnson. Does it get there? Oh, it's hanging in the air for some time. And a good effort from Johnson.
Yeah, leading edge as Maksud just looked to turn this on the leg side. Whether he got through the shot a bit too soon, but kind of ballooned back to Johnson. Just got his hand underneath the ball, or got a fingertip to the ball.
Look at that shot. This time it's Maksud, it's not Afridi. That's an Afridi-style shot, so maybe Afridi out there is amping him up. Took it on, succeeds. 5 for 143 now. Afridi goes for it. It goes over the top of Finch in the deep. Off the bat, Finch probably thought, I'm in business again. But that is Afridi. Look at the head-to-head. 3 innings, only 6 runs against Johnson. He's doubled it in one shot.
That's what I call him, boom boom. Look at that, throws a kitchen sink at it.
Swing and swing hard, straight over the head of Haddon. Another boundary.
And why not? Take a chance. That's what Afridi is doing here. It's a last hurrah for him in the World Cup, and he's going to go out swinging. Take a bit of a risk, try and get his team back into this game.
And Afridi, he's picked the man out. It is straight down Finch's throat. And don't worry, he was ready for it. He knew he was in the game. And a bonus wicket. Another one for the Aussies.
Well, Pakistan being sucked in here by the short, square boundaries at the Adelaide Oval. A third catch out to Finch at deep mid-wicket. Finch, right in the game all the time, takes a well-judged catch. More success for Hazelwood. And Afridi, that little cameo now has come to an end. 23 from 15, 158 for 6.
Got him, has he? Oh no, big shout from the slips.
You're just asking where he's going to go for dinner tonight. Brad Haddin's appealing. The batsman's not happy with the chat.
A well-needed boundary from Pakistan. A carve, a mow, a slap. Call it whatever you want, straight down the ground for a 4.
Well, it's fired him up, Wahab. So from the other end against Mitchell Starc, there was a bit of chat. And he's got his man there against James Faulkner. Good shot, straight down the wicket.
Another short one, well played. This partnership's, oh, that's a silly throw. Who was that? That's going to go for 4 overthrows. There's absolutely no need to throw that. This might run all the way for 4. I tell you what, he's got his chest out here and he wants a piece of Starc, and he's doing well.
Well, that was a good shot. He advanced to the leg side. Showed all the stumps to Mitchell Starc. And Stark's followed him. So he's bowled one outside leg stump and he's flicked it over mid-wicket. Great shot.
Oh, and got him a juggle from Mitchell Johnson at cover, but Hazelwood's got the wicket. Just one too many good shots, or one too many big shots. Went straight to the fielder. Johnson juggled it, but the 7th wicket falls.
Well, it's another start for Pakistan. Another batsman's got a start and then got out with a reckless shot. Maqsood just put his head down and just swung. He didn't care where it went. And Mitch Johnson at the second grab takes it. And Maqsood walks off with his head down thinking, oh, I was unlucky, but more, it was the shot. It was a poor shot. There he goes, 29 from 44. Pakistan 188 for 7.
That'll be out. So Starc bowling into Snick Street, picking up another wicket.
Well, the hit and the miss continues for Pakistan. I've rarely seen a one-day innings where there's been so many predetermined shots. This time it was Wahab Riaz, outside edge, and an easy catch to Brad Haddin. Bowling around the wicket, he's done that so many times. Trying to hit over mid-off, and a good carry to the keeper.
Yeah, thoroughly deserved from Mitchell Starc. He's been in superb form. And the end of Riaz. He's gone for 16. The score 188 for 8.
That's gone up in the air. It's time for Brad Haddin. He comes underneath it. And he takes it. He just swirls underneath it for a while. And have a look at that smile. So wicket number 4 for Josh Hazelwood. Pakistan continue to fall in disarray, losing their 9th wicket.
That ball went a long way in the air, and most of the Aussie fielders were calling out, yours, Hats. I don't think anyone else was keen to get under it, but the man with the gloves did a great job, because that was a skyscraper.
That went that high. If that ball had ears, they would have popped. That's how high that ball went.
That's whacked over long on. One bounce into the fence. So a boundary after a long time for Pakistan. It was meant to be hit. He was trying for a while now. The lesser pace of Faulkner allowed him to connect. A boundary from Hassan.
Hit in the air. He hasn't got it right in the middle of the bat. It'll plug. Nice little wedge for a couple of runs.
Yeah, they all count for Pakistan. It's been a good addition to the runs lower down the order. 18. Once again, the slog. But Captaincy still hasn't got the field behind. This time in the air, and it'll be the fine leg fielder. A good catch. It's been a very good field.
Well, there's width, and it's just out of the reach. A second slip. Runs away to the boundary. Streaky. But works for Warner.
He's off. David Warner, 13 of 7. It was wide delivery. Edged it and went over the second slip fielder for his second boundary.
Oh, that's worth a shout. This has got to be very close. It is. It was a good full straight delivery. And Finch plays across the line.
Yeah, look, live, that looked like it was smashing into stumps. It was straight, and he played a bit too square, Aaron Finch. Only one review, running out of time.
From Smith, he was on the front foot, played it on the up. It's such a good wicket to bat on this Adelaide pitch. Look at this, little bit of width and gone.
At the moment, it doesn't look like anything else but the middle of the bat. He's just been in unbelievable form. You don't want to get too straight to him. You get a tad wide, he just smashes you through the covers.
16 of 15, and that was his third boundary. And what a shot. He made it look so easy. It was wide, full, played it on the up. And another classic cover drive from Smithy.
And in the air, will it be caught? What a great catch down at third man. Brad Alley just moving in. That was a great pace from Dave Warner, but coming clean hands and second wicket down now for the Australians.
Well, I'll be disappointed, Warner, because generally he's been looking for the short ball, and he got one here, and he's trying to help that square, I think, where it finally went. It's a good catch because he's coming in at pace. The ball is coming at pace to him, and a real pick-me-up for Pakistan just when they needed it. Warner gone for 24, 49 for 2.
And he's gone. So the first good bouncer works for Pakistan. The Australian captain Michael Clarke bounced out, and they're 3 wickets down.
Well, terrific, isn't it, from Misbah-ul-Haq. Gets his quickest man on, gets a man in that short leg position that we identified, but just a little bit deeper, and that's good on the front line. So a plan that has come together from Pakistan against Australia's captain. Pinpoint accuracy with the short ball, and Clarke can only spoon it up in the air. So big wicket for Pakistan. Clarke gone for 8, 59 for 3.
So well played from Watson. Excellent over. A wicket, 3 off. It's 59 for 3.
Well, good to see here. There's a lot of chat on the field, encouragement from the bowler to himself, to the rest of his teammates. And that's what they need, Pakistan. They need someone to fire up here. Good ball and well played by Watson. And look at this. Look at the eyes. Come on, boys.
Oh, it's a great shorter delivery to finish up. Excellent over. Pakistan on fire here after 13, 67 for 3.
There's another short one and gets him. Hits the handle of the glove. Not secure from Watson. So Pakistan sense they can get the 4th wicket. And this is where the pressure can be played on. Pakistan have got themselves into a position where it's all about the knockout. Australia know they have to win, otherwise they're out of the World Cup. He did not look at the ball. That's a couple of times he's turned his head.
Yeah, that could have gone anywhere. Actually, Michael Clark tried to play it down. He didn't fend it. He was watching. It just popped up to short leg, probably beaten by pace. But Shane Watson, as you said, haven't been watching at all. Fastest delivery, 147.
Again, that one short to the man on the onside. That's where Michael Clark was caught. Good use of the feet there from Steve Smith. Look at that. He was able to get to the ball, turn it into a half volley and expose the onside.
How good a shot is that? And he's not the slowest Shahid Afridi. And he used his feet and got to the pitch against the turn. That's even better.
It's a top edge. Down the throat, a fine leg. Oh, he's dropped it. Can you believe it? That built that wicket up for the last couple of overs, and he clings it.
That is a huge error from Pakistan. Brilliant bowling from Wahab again. He's built to that nice ease, as Michael Slater said, and the catch goes down. An absolute dolly in the outfield. Down she goes.
What effect will that have? He went for the hook this time. He was fending in the previous overs. Well, well, well. And the throw back to the batsman. Frustrations and Wabrias. That catch could have changed the match for Pakistan.
Well, it comes down to those sort of things, doesn't it? At the end of the day, you might look back at that drop and think, well, that was a moment, a big moment. And he'd already taken the catch of Dave Warner early in the piece. There's a pull shot full of authority. That's exactly where he wanted it. That'll feel a whole lot better. Oh, that's threaded through. Well, that's the class of Watson as well. There's not been a lot of fluent stroke play just yet, but that's what he can do.
It looks like he's weathered the storm, hasn't he? And had that huge slice of luck with the catch going down. All of a sudden now he's starting to find the middle of the bat, feels a lot more comfortable at the crease, and that's a perfect example of that last shot. Just not overplaying the shot, just placement, and he's got immense power. It was nothing more than just almost a forward defence, and it's raced away.
A glorious, fabulous cricket shot. He's playing on a different surface. Brings up his 50 with the boundary. And how well he has played. His third consecutive 50 in this World Cup. And none more important than this. 52 or 51. It's been a game going at on two different ends. A struggle at the other and fluency with Stephen Smith.
Oh, Watson goes bang. There's been plenty of good short stuff from Riaz. His spell was outstanding. Good passion, good fire. Absolutely on fire. It was great to watch. It was a good atmosphere at the ground. And if you don't get it right, like Riaz did, Shane Watson will punish you.
He certainly will. He's picking up the short ball well when it's outside off stump. He's had a bit of trouble when it's been on line, but this occasion, way outside off stump.
Watson again goes bang. That'll be four. That's in the gap. If you don't get it right to Shane Watson, he just punishes you.
No, he's fine. He's showing all his experience now. He's rode the danger zone, and that short ball. He's just swiveling a lot easier with the right-handed bouncer. I think Sahal's going to have to wean himself off this shorter delivery. It's not working at all, not troubling Watson, and so easy, and it's leaking boundaries.
Oh, yeah, look, he fancies a bit of that. Afridi over the top, bang. What a shot that was.
Great use of the feet there from Stephen Smith. Saw it tossed up early, just went through with the shot, backed himself.
.66 needed now, 7 wickets in hand. Bit of a ring field. There's still one slip in place if there's an edge behind.
Oh, that's close. Did he get an inside edge? And they got a long way across, Steve Smith. There's no referrals left. Aaron Finch used that one up early. It's been given. Was that going on to hit leg stump? It sounded like a couple of noises. Was it both pads? Well, changing back to quick bowling has worked. Got a long way across there, Steve Smith, but you feel it was a bit leg side-ish.
He walked a long way across, which I think led the umpire to believe that it's going to hit middle stump. It may have clipped top of leg. But Stephen Smith departs 65, great innings off 69 runs. Australia 148 for 4.
It'll always look like it was going a bit leg side. Look at that, just clipping the stump. I think Steve Smith's a bit harsh there. Wide and Nick, but I think he's hit the ground there. I'm not sure he's hit it. Erasmus has not moved. I think he's hit the ground there, Glenn Maxwell. Pakistan have a referral if they want to check upstairs. Mispar's just checking. Wicketkeeper doesn't seem too keen. Asking his bowler. Hit the ground.
Yeah, there was a big noise, certainly through our stump mic up here. Yeah, he's missed it by a mile.
Shot. An excellent stroke. That's the over 4 off it. It's 153 for 4.
Yeah, great shot there by Glenn Maxwell. Shane Warne said that's what we want to see first up when he comes to the crease, and he's nailed that one straight down the ground. Beautiful timing.
Down the wicket. Maxwell, third man's coming around and doesn't get there. Can you believe it? Riaz has got his hands on his head. It's the second catch that's gone down, and Pakistan miss another one. Sohail Khan was the man in the deep at third man. What about Maxwell? What type of shot was that?
Well, you got to feel for Wahab Riaz. He's created so many opportunities tonight. 2 have been grasped. This is an incredible shot from Glenn Maxwell, and another big miss. Defending 213 Pakistan just can't afford to put him down. It wasn't straightforward.
Oh, that's just terrible.
Pulled away into the deep. And that will be a boundary for Maxwell. That's his second one of the night. And that one a bit more convincing.
Yeah, it's fabulous to watch, really, when you think of the situation and the shot that he's just played to get dropped. Because a lot of players would just say to themselves, all right, calm down, drop anchor. Let's just play a little bit more sensibly. Not Maxwell.
Oh, beautifully timed and well placed for Watson. He's been out there a while. 55, 56 deliveries for his 48, 169 for 4.
Yeah, the man doffs his hat in the crowd, and why wouldn't you? At the one end you've got Maxwell, frenetic and unorthodox, and then that just beautiful push through the offside from Watson.
Maxwell punches it through the onside. It was flicked off the toes, and that'll be another boundary to him.
That's a terrific shot. I mean, he might have been expecting another short ball from Wahab, who has tested out in the middle of the pitch for the most part in this spell and has just had Maxwell drop, but gets his way nicely into the stroke.
Yeah, not a terrible delivery either. It's, fairly straight, probably hitting middle and leg, and just worked onto that onside.
We haven't seen a Yorker from Wahab. He can bowl 145 kilometres an hour. I always think that, you know, if he could develop a really good fast Yorker. And what is that from Maxwell? He's cut it. It's the walk-away cut shot pull.
Okay, please describe that, Ackers. From the coaching manual.
We've had the walk-away cut shot. The walk-away cut shot without looking at the ball. Backs away. You wonder where he's looking to hit this. It cramps him for room, and somehow he's got this wide of third man.
That's just not fair.
Oh. 50 up for Shane Watson. He got dropped early on in his innings, but he's weathered the storm and played some very well-timed shots tonight, but he will remember this 50.
Yeah, weathered Cyclone Wahib. And what a spell of bowling that was. And full credit to Shane Watson for hanging in there, hanging tough, had his fair share of luck early on, but that's a very good 50. And sometimes your best scores are produced after a very shaky start.
Into the deep, and it's over the top. It's over Riaz. Fine leg. Pulled into the deep and over square leg for 6. Right out of the middle of the bat for Shane Watson. And hasn't come easy against Rajas.
Well, it's a cruel game for bowlers at times. Wahab has had Watson's number earlier in the piece, but now as Australia close in on victory, he tries the same ball that Watson top-edged earlier in the day, and this one has come straight out of the screws, flown into the crowd.
And that's fine. That'll race away for a boundary. And it is off the bat. Shane Watson moves to 60.
Yeah, and he's happy to stare Wahab Riaz down, isn't he? Just think back about an hour ago when Watson had first come in and Wahab was all over him.
Gives himself some room, and that's all the way back for Glenn Maxwell. Right out of the middle of the bat.
Yeah, it's an incredible shot, isn't it? He's giving himself room, he's showing his stumps, and he got one right in the slot here. Sohail Khan just served it up on a length outside the off stump, gave him that room and width. Absolutely skimmed that into the crowd.
Two to win for Australia. And that's through, and there it is. Australia win, and they go through to the semi-final. And Shane Watson hits the winning run.
Australia home by 6 wickets. It's the second semi-final, which will be next Thursday. Australia, it's goodbye.